Welcome NAG readers, it's time for another NAG show. In this episode, we look at an awesome controller that recently came across my desk. It's perfect for PC and mobile gamers like myself, and I was super impressed with this offering. I also attended the Videomakers Summit and Expo that's hosted by Outdoorphoto yesterday, and managed to catch up with some old industry friends, and managed to see some cool products as well. Check out that segment later in the show. As always, don't forget to keep an eye out for the badger. I've been hiding him in random episodes, so see if you can spot him somewhere in the edit. And drop a comment if you do, just don't give away the timestamp. Logo. How good is your video game knowledge? Do you want to amaze your friends with deep gaming insights? Then try and answer these gaming questions about odd and obscure games in this week's Quest for Knowledge. Question 1. What type of game is 1980s Zork? Question 2. Which 1984 game featured a hero named Sir Lancelot fighting through various medieval levels to rescue the kidnapped Princess Daphne? And question 3. What was the unique feature of the 1981 game Utopia that was available on Intellivision consoles? How do you think you did? Check out the answers at the end of the show, the very end, after the credits. Okay, wait, hold up, just hang on for 1 second. What is this beautiful thing? I finally found a controller with all the features to satisfy my limited controller use. As a PC gamer by heart, I usually play with the keyboard and mouse, and when I do mobile games, I'm quite happy with the on-screen controls. So when the Turtle Beach Recon Cloud landed on my desk, I was rather intrigued. What makes the Recon Cloud unique is that it's built for mobile and cloud gamers and supports PC and Xbox. Essentially, it's the perfect controller for my usage. As its name implies, the Recon Cloud was built on the popular Recon series and was developed for gamers who play across various platforms, including cloud-based game services and game streaming, like Nvidia's GeForce Now service run by Rain here in South Africa. In practicality, this means you get a game controller that works wired, connected to your Xbox and PC, or you can flip the switch to wireless mode for Bluetooth connectivity to your Android phone, Windows PC, and supported TVs that support GeForce Now. The Turtle Beach website only lists Samsung TVs, but I'm sure this must work on other brands too. We'll test it out soon. One of my favorite features of this controller is the included smartphone mount. This thing is solid and makes mobile gaming easy. The Recon Cloud also gives you a set of buttons at the top of the controller that give you handy access to features such as volume and chat volume, and there's a mic mute button and audio EQ presets to choose from. Sadly, these only work in wired mode. The controller itself is sturdy and feels solid in hand. It features vibration feedback with the usual Xbox-style buttons and trigger configuration with 2 mappable quick-action buttons on the back of the controller. Not only is the Turtle Beach Recon Cloud controller super functional, I also think it looks great with this blue-orange color scheme. Overall, I was really impressed with what Turtle Beach brought to the table with this controller. Yes, it's been around for about 2 years already, but this just means you might be able to get it at a good price. The Turtle Beach Recon Cloud is my current favorite gaming controller, and for casual gamers looking for a versatile controller, this one is it. It retails for around 2,500 Rand, which is certainly not cheap, but it offers a lot of value for the money you spend. Now, I'm sure most of you know Outdoorphoto, the popular camera shop. They're currently hosting a Videomakers Summit and Expo, and it's the ultimate gathering for anyone involved in video production. There are some awesome talks from the country's top photographers, videographers, and content creators, and we popped around to day one to check what it's all about. I caught up with Rode, Canon, and even managed to get Hinds for a quick chat. This guy really knows his stuff, and he showed us some of the hardware he uses to create his content.
Right guys, this runs into one of our old friends at Rode, and you know the guys provide all our amazing audio equipment. And he's going to show some of the new things, including that microphone in his hand. Here is it. The new technology and some of the stuff that they're just showing people here at the Videomakers Summit. Taking place over the next 2 days until Saturday, so if you're around, check it out. Jason, tell me a little bit more about what you guys are doing here.
So Rode is here today to show people how audio is meant to be heard, okay? So we have quite a range of our Rode products here for when it comes to podcasting, wireless microphones, our on-camera microphones, our shotgun microphones, and they're all plugged in and ready for you to come and experience them right now.
So tell us a little bit about the microphone you're holding in your hand, brand new. Have you even had a chance to play with it yourself?
Yes, so we've been playing over this for the last week or so now. It's brand new, it just got here. And this thing is really, really exciting. So a lot of people who know the wireless range from Rode, the Wireless Pro specifically, one of the cool features about that the transmitters there is that they've got 32-bit float, which is something that means you can never clip your microphone, and means you're protected. You never have to worry about noise levels, which is very handy. It has onboard recording, so you can record straight on without having to worry if the receiver got into the camera at all, which is fantastic. And of course, the audio quality. The audio quality is just incredible. The reliability of the software in the unit is great.
Quite familiar. What else can you show us that's really popular from Rode on this stand?
Well, you know what people really, really love about the Rode stand when they come and visit us at these conferences is this podcasting table. So here we have a Rodecaster Pro 2 set up with 4 pod mics, 4 NTH100s, PSA1 Pluses. This is the premium Rode podcasting setup that everyone dreams of in their content. And what people love about this is a lot of podcasters will come in, they'll take a seat, and they'll hear themselves sounding incredible. They've never heard their own voice sound so good, and we actually love to see their eyes sparkle and open up. And you know, we've seen shy people become really, really fun and interesting, and you know, it's incredible to see because they suddenly hear themselves and they become confident. And that, of course, is the making of all podcasters, right? And this is a really, really fun station because customers get to hear themselves in that amazing space, and they love it, we love it. So it makes for awesome conversation, and they learn so much about audio. People walk away here wanting to become podcasters tomorrow, which is what we love, you know, and it's awesome, and it becomes a passion driver. Yeah, on this side over here, this is pretty fun. So here we've got a cabinet that we use to display all of our shotgun and on-camera mics. So this is the cabinet that we use to kind of display all of our shotgun and on-camera mics and a few others. Now, these are all plugged in and live, and we've got a set of headphones over there that you can pop on, and you can test each and every one of these microphones and hear what they sound like, hear what they do. We actually talk people through what these things are used for, which is more ideal for this and that. And what's powerful about it is we can show them. We can show them immediately, here's why you want a shotgun mic versus an on-camera mic versus, you know, even a broadcast mic. And showing it is so much more powerful so people can learn to understand audio better. We find that a lot of people have a very, very small barrier to get over to understanding audio to get there. And we're helping people get over there with things like this. You know, just as soon as now I get it, you know. And we love this because people start to understand more, and it's really, really great. So this is one of our favorite displays, and we take it all over the country, and we're going to keep doing that. People love it at all. That's really, really fantastic.
Now, all of you will definitely know Canon. These guys have been around since the
1930s.
The 50s, goodness gracious. And certainly have some of the best devices for content creators. And if you just want to do streaming from your home, we'll be chatting to Grant just now about that. But I'm here with Roger Mackin from Canon, who's also been around with the company since the 1930s.
No.
But he's going to show some of the cameras that they've got on show here, and there's some pretty spectacular devices. Check this out. How's it, Roger? So, I mean, you've got some really nice devices here.
Indeed, yeah.
For somebody that could potentially be converting to Canon.
Yeah.
Where should I start, and what camera does Canon provide for content creators and guys that want a little bit more?
Cool. Well, we've got a really nice range of products, all the way from the absolute flagship, which is the R5C. I mean, it's 8K 60. Does anybody really need that? We've got interesting solutions like AR and VR, things like our twin fisheye lens. We're putting a little bit of investment into that, which is quite an interesting dynamic. But for 8K, I mean, it's really, really sort of at the very, very, very top end of the content creation
what
spectrum.
What does this give me? If I shoot with this, will my YouTube videos look better?
Well, not really for YouTube because it's VR, so it's designed for the headsets. We know Apple launched their headset earlier this year. They've sold hundreds of thousands of units at, God alone knows what the price is. More and more people want VR content, and it is going to grow. The fact that we launched this last year, and then we launched this new baby brother about 3 weeks ago, gives you an idea that we're putting a lot more investment into augmented reality and virtual reality. But we have a wide variety of things. We've got a full frame range from the R3 to the R5, the R6, the R8, which is our baby entry-level full frame monster. A really fantastic little camera, lightweight, easy to use. And I mean, the fact that you can pick up and hold it in two fingers is kind of crazy. We then go to the crop sensor, really nice sporting cameras designed to do up to 30 frames a second. The R7 was everything that the 7D Mark III was going to be. Great combination of resolution, speed, but really good video capabilities. So our mentality has always been about hybrid shooting. So really good photos, really good video. We look at our new babies over here. This is the R10. This is like the R7's little brother. The fact that we have integrated microphones that have now got the smart shoot, so the audio and all the communication is via a very smart hot shoot on the camera itself. Doing away with cables is quite a big thing for a lot of content creators. We go to our absolute beauty. This one here, the R50. This is probably our most favorite camera at the moment. We're selling these things like absolute hotcakes. Probably one of the most popular cameras we've had in absolute age. The beautiful thing about the R50 is very well built. The ergonomics are fantastic. For vloggers, content creators, you've got the flip out screen so you can see yourself in the picture. You've got that high angle, low angle point of view. Really simple, really easy, but a variety of lenses. You've got access to the full lineup of RF and RFS lenses, but then with the adapter, all your EF lenses fit and work. So such a massive variety of things. These things also do, really good 24 million pixels up to about like 10, 12 frames a second. But the 4K high resolution video is amazing, not just in terms of 16:9, but we'll also record video 9:16. So this is obviously recording content directly for smartphone. The brilliant thing is charges via USB and transmits via USB-C.
Oh, nice.
So you can actually have this Wi-Fi connection from your camera to your phone connected using your regular data to the internet, and you're live streaming straight from this via Wi-Fi communication in 4K. Or you can set it up on your computer as a webcam, plug it into the USB-C, and it's charging and streaming via USB-C in 4K. What's not to like? What an absolute babe that one is, available in black and silver.
Choose your color. What is the cost of this one? Retail roughly?
This retails around about 14 as a standard kit with a standard lens. But a lot of people are looking at the new little 10 to 18 lens, which is a little crop sense, super wide angle, really handy little lens as well. We have our absolute baby, which is the R100. Very simple start out camera, not really big in the vlogging space because it doesn't have the flip out screen, but very good for people starting out. And then we have our new venture. This is our baby, specifically aimed at people coming from the smartphone environment. We know that when you want to do content creation with a smartphone, odds are good you're going to lift it up, you're going to hold it like this. The camera at the front there might be amazing, but when you want to film yourself, you're using that camera.
Yeah.
Regardless of the brand, whatever it is, that camera is nowhere near as good. The quality is really whatever. But then where's your microphone? Your microphones are tucked into the palm of your hand. So when you're using this for content creation, it's a bit limiting. So if you've got a stick, you can actually do that, but you can't see yourself. So we came up with this concept, and this is a full rig, make no mistake, that's the rig, but essentially you can see the camera itself is that. And this has got a 1-inch sensor with a 19mm f2.8 super wide angle fixed lens, autofocus, face tracking, face smoothing software, flip up screen so you can see yourself while you're filming, 1-button start and stop record, stereo microphone on top, but stereo microphone socket so you can add other microphones, clean HDMI out, clean USB-C out, charges via USB-C, and streams via USB-C. And what's really amazing is very simple 4K high frame rate in a body that's this tiny. Put it in the pocket, you don't even know you've got it. But for content creation on the go, 1-button start and stop. Even better, I'm now filming myself while I'm doing something. It's got its own little built-in kickstand, so I can actually set it up. If I want to do, say, for example, cooking content, the kickstand kicks forward, put it on a shelf above me, and it can look down on me as well. You can use that either to hold as a stand, or you can use it vertically to record, again, that vertical straight to smartphone consumers. But yeah, simple, easy to use, small, lightweight, what an absolute pleasure. But when you see it in a rig like this, you'll see that small rig have already made a cage for it. As you can see, the cage that we have over here. The Canon tripod mount with the Bluetooth remote control. Having a decent Rode microphone on the back there as well gives you an idea that this is a really good kit to take the person from smartphone to go to getting better content. And I mean, we'll never knock smartphones, but there are obviously limitations. And the fact that this is specifically designed for vloggers more than anything else gives you an idea that we're thinking quite logically. But I mean, when you consider this is at the bottom end of the scale, and we got things like that at the top end of the scale. This is our little
person lens.
50 to 1000. It's a 1.6 million rand cinematic lens. Specifically, probably almost every single wildlife documentary you've seen over the last 10, 15 years, majority of the footage has come out of this. Longest focal length zoom lens, and EF mount, so we can put it onto an R5, I can put it onto a 5D4, I can put it onto a variety of things if I really wanted to. Scary
Fantastic.
stuff.
Geez, Roger. Well, we'll keep that one off the budget for now.
Yeah, no
But
stress.
I certainly think that R50 is one we're going to be keeping our eye on.
Yeah, and this one outsells the baby one 2-to-1, which gives you an idea that people are prepared to pay that little bit more money to get something that's that little bit more powerful.
Yeah.
And it's really good value for money.
Thank you. Well, let's also get out of these disco lights.
Yeah, no, it's driving me nuts as well. Yeah.
Thanks, Roger.
Okay.
Right, guys, you will definitely know who I'm going to speak to next. He's here with Canon today, and he's showing some of his gear that he's using for his streaming. And he's going to be showing us what he uses behind the scenes. I'm sure you've seen him on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all these places. There we go, Grant.
Terry Crews! No.
Terry Crews. So how's it, Grant? You speaking today at this expo, some gaming, some streaming. What was your topic about?
So mostly about content creation and the diversity of content creation. So we gave a talk a little bit earlier about the business of content creation and how to make it a full-time gig, and the philosophy of creating and that kind of thing. What are the most optimal platforms, and any business strategies that you might have. So that was great. And then right on the floor here, we are showing off a live streaming setup. So I think most people who are watching NAG will probably care a lot about this. So we are using a camera that I've got at home. This is my one, actually. This is the V10. This is the Canon V10. So this is essentially all the components that are inside the G7X, which is a very well-known vlogging camera from Canon, except this has got a zoom lens. This has got a fixed lens. But look how wide it is. This is, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
That's a very wide lens. So the benefit is it's designed purely for content creators and vloggers. It comes in this vertical format. You can pop the screen up here like this, and then you can see yourself in the viewfinder. Or if you are a live streamer, it's got if you've got USB-C to USB-C, it can plug directly to your PC as a webcam, and your computer sees the device as a webcam, which is awesome.
That's pretty cool.
So you can get this really beautiful. I mean, look at this really beautiful.
Extreme close-up.
Excellent extreme.
So you mentioned you also use another Canon camera for your your bigger shoots.
Yeah, so I also have a lot of client work that I do, which require a lot more high-end stuff. So we shoot with a Canon R5C, which is a hybrid camera. So I don't think there's an R5C on the floor here, but how Canon cameras are broken down is this is a C series camera, C standing for cinema. So this is what all the Netflix shows and stuff are filmed on. It's very high-end, directly designed for cinema, but it runs a different operating system than the R series, which are these guys over here. These are your mirrorless ranges that are on the desk, and they have a wide variety of cameras for different uses, from pretty entry level to very high end. So what they did with the R5C is they've made a hybrid of the R series, which if you're a photographer or a small content creator, which is an operating system on board, and they've got a cinema camera system on board, so you can swap between the two. And the R5C is also used for Netflix-styled stuff, but it isn't as advanced as these guys. But it's got the same operating system with 120 frames a second, shoots 4K. It's great for clients who are looking for high quality productions that you can do from home, but it is not for the everyday creator.
Logo. And that's it for episode 21 of The NAG Show. Until the next episode, don't forget to check out all our channels across YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and Game Explorers, a channel on the Ayoba app. You can also check out the NAG shop to grab the latest copy of the NAG magazine. You can also check out the NAG shop to grab your copy of the latest NAG magazine. We're also working hard on the next issue, which will be available at the end of July. We'll be bringing you more information on that soon, so keep your eye on the website for more details. Until next time, NAG out.